iconic Kalakshetra Foundation, one of the most historic and renowned arts institutes in the country. You've got this massive protest by students. Hundreds of girls and boys in the school have been sitting on a protest. It's shut down the entire foundation for the next many days. Why are they protesting? They've accused a professor of sexual harassment. There are, however, some questions over the investigation. No police complaint has been filed so far. The girl who initially accused the professor has now backtracked on her comment. Let's round up for you all that's happening in the Kalakshetra Foundation, and then we ask some of those questions to our reporters on ground.
Hundreds of girls sitting on a dharna protesting in their school against alleged sexual harassment. This is happening as we speak at Chennai's iconic Kalakshetra Foundation's Rukmini Devi School of Arts, where Bharatnatyam dancers are up in arms. Students have accused the Kalakshetra Foundation of ignoring serious sexual harassment allegations against a male professor. And the moment the accused professor entered campus, the students came together and walked out.
We're inside the prestigious Kalakshetra, and here right now nearly 200 students are protesting over this place, and they have certain demands and they claim that enough is enough, and they are raising serious concerns about harassment inside the premises. We have a couple of students with us. What exactly is happening? Why are you protesting here?
We have been facing the physical and the verbal assault. We have been complaining it to our director, who anyways won't take any complaint, and she'll just say to people, if you have any problem, just take TC and go. So we want to know to whom we will approach for such complaint.
Veteran singer T.M. Krishna, dancer Anita Ratnam and many other artists in Chennai have extended their support to the protesting students, even as the state government has promised all possible support.
இந்த நிலையில் மாணவிகள் நடத்திய உள்ளிருப்பு போராட்டத்தின் விளைவாக கலாட்சேத்ரா ஃபவுண்டேஷனில் உள்ள கல்லூரிக்கு விடுமுறை அளிக்கப்பட்டு விடுதிகளை விட்டு மாணவிகள் வெளியேற வேண்டும் என்று உத்தரவிட்டிருக்கிறார்கள். இந்த விவகாரம் எனது கவனத்திற்கு கொண்டு வரப்பட்டவுடன் மாவட்ட ஆட்சித்தலைவரோடு தொடர்பு கொண்டு விவரங்களை அறிந்தேன்.
The National Commission for Women has also taken note of the protests and the students' allegations, and the State Women's Commission also met the aggrieved protesters on campus. Serious allegations of sexual harassment, of discrimination against students based on their appearance, has rocked one of the most historic and well-known art institutes in the country. With Pramod Madhav in Chennai, Bureau Report, India Today.
So those are the details of the case. Now, there are certain questions being asked about the investigation right now and the allegations that have been leveled against this male professor in the campus. Remember that Kalakshetra Foundation now is shut till April 6th. Let's put out the details for you right now of the questions being asked. Students have accused this male professor of sexual harassment. And by the way, this has been going on for the last few months. But there's been no police complaint filed just yet. You've had, in fact, the police being involved because the NCW told them, look into this case. But that's the only involvement of the police so far. They've been staging protests, and maximum number of students are out there right now staging protests against the professor. But the student who had made this allegation against the male professor in the first place has backtracked. Some students claim it's because she's under pressure. But what exactly is the truth behind this kind of backtracking, really? Because it means that there can be no progress in the investigation. Even for an internal probe, she's backtracked on her comment. Kalakshetra, as a foundation, has promised action. They've set up an internal committee. But can we really ensure a completely impartial investigation is what the students are asking. They're asking, why is the Kalakshetra director also part of the internal panel? Then how can we actually address these issues? Is there more to what is happening than what meets the eye right now in Kalakshetra? Whatever said and done, the students right now are being impacted. Their education is being impacted. Pramod Madhav, who's been at the Kalakshetra campus tracking all the latest updates there, joins us live from Chennai this evening. Pramod, good evening. Now, there are a lot of questions back and forth, he said, she said, over what's happened in Kalakshetra. What is really the outcome of an investigation so far? I understand there's been an internal investigation. The NCW, the State Women's Commission, they've all visited Kalakshetra. But in all of this, there's been no outcome.
Well, so far, like this incident, apparently, as for the students, has started like since December as well, and there was
one complaint that was filed with the NCW. In fact, the Chief Minister in the Assembly also gave an explanation today, claiming that earlier an NCW complaint was forwarded to the DGP, post which the DGP inquired with the Commissioner of the city. However, the NCW once again said that the case was closed and post which nothing was done. However, then later the NCW director went to Kalakshetra and the Chief Minister very keenly emphasized that she did not want police to accompany her, but only after the students raised this issue and held a protest, Tamil Nadu government has decided to intervene. The Tamil Nadu government has sent the RTO and various officials, and today another official also went to the Kalakshetra institution. She apparently spoke to nearly 50 students over there, and students unanimously say only one thing, that 4 staffs are involved and they want them to be removed. Only then they will stop the protest. In fact, yesterday when we were with the students at this place, the management, we couldn't find anybody trying to talk to them. But what happened is that a statement was released from Kalakshetra claiming that holiday was declared from yesterday to 6, and immediately students have to vacate. The students were completely upset because many of them were from North India, and they said that how could they do it immediately? Yet the students did not budge. They said that they will not leave the campus until this issue is resolved.
Either way, you know, the education of these students that's being hampered, their future is at stake right now. So whatever is the truth, hopefully an investigation will be able to reveal. At this point, there are many loopholes, questions that are being raised, valid questions at that, about what's happening in the campus. Thanks very much, Pramod, for joining us.